I'm Jeffrey Sprigg, one of the senior partners here at the Sprigg-Novak law firm. A question we often receive is, why does the eviction process take so long in Dallas County? Well, the answer to this is really a matter of the volume of cases and the limitation on resources available to the courts. There are 10 justices of the peace courts spread out over 5 precincts, and there are 5 county courts at law that handle appeals of those cases should a tenant or a landlord decide that they need to file an appeal. When an eviction is filed, best case scenario is that the case is set within 10 days of the filing. This allows time for the constables to serve the actual petition on your tenant and then have the matter set for trial. However, if there are more cases filed and there are only so many constables available to complete service, sometimes we'll see the case being set out as far as 3 weeks after the filing date. After the date of trial, depending upon the outcome, if one of the parties wants to appeal, they have 6 days to do it. Now, by statute, it's actually 5 days, but because the courts all close before 5 p.m., that actually allows an additional day for a losing party to file their appeal. In addition, if the last day of the 5-day period lands on a Saturday, Sunday, or holiday, that then kicks it to the next day, and then, of course, the closing time can add time to that. So we may see a week from the time that you get a judgment in the justice court before the appeal can be completed. When the appeal is filed, then there is additional time, perhaps if the tenant has filed what's called an affidavit of inability, in which case they have 5 days to post 1 month's rent to the registry of the court instead of posting an appeal bond. You also can slow this process down if you try to challenge the affidavit of inability, but we only look at those on a case-by-case basis. When the case is sent up to county court, then the county court has to process it. And of course, Dallas being a large area and having a lot of cases, and because the county courts are of general jurisdiction, then you're looking at a situation where not just eviction appeals, but all sorts of other cases are being handled. As a result, you will see slowdowns in how quickly the case is assigned to a particular county court at law, and then when it can be set on the docket. So in contrast to, say, Collin County, where we have seen eviction appeals set within 3 weeks from the date that they receive it, in Dallas County, sometimes you can see a period of anywhere from 2 to 6 months before your appeal is actually set for trial. So really what we're looking at is a function of how busy the docket is and how much resources the justice courts and county courts have to process your case. We will try, of course, to speed things along as much as we can, but we really are at the mercy of the court and the clerks.